Welcome back to Oathbound Gaming. Today, I'm doing a video on Heroes of Hammerwatch. Is this the most intense graphics game you're ever going to see? Absolutely not. Is it damn fun? Absolutely. And that's why I'm doing a video on it. I was blown away by how much fun we were having in this game as in a co-op environment, I'll say. Now, it supports 4-player co-op. However, there is a way to edit a text file to increase the amount of players you can play with. I believe it's up to 8. You might even be able to push it past that. But you can edit a text file, but past 4 you might have some issues. We haven't tested it yet, but we're going to because we were like, let's get more people in here because this game is just so much fun. Anyway, let me show you this. So I have 2 characters here. When I hit new character, you're going to be able to create a character starting off the bat. If you have all the DLC, there's a couple of DLC for the game. I think it unlocks Witch Hunter right off the bat. I believe that's what happens. And then these 4 here, Thief, Priest, Wizard, and Gladiator, have to be unlocked. These 4 are part of the original game that are unlocked right away. Paladin, Melee Warrior, that's who I'm playing as, a main, and he's actually a little difficult to play, but he can become very tanky, and he has a heal for the team, which is amazing. Very good. So these are the abilities they have as you scroll over it. You can see all the abilities they have. Ranger here. Ranger's pretty cool. Gets these grasping roots that roots enemies and all this cool stuff. Sorcerer has an ability called Orb of Winter. This is literally Frozen Orb from Diablo 2. I've been playing a lot of that too, so if you've been watching that, you know what I'm talking about. Frozen Orb. Beautiful. So cool. Warlock, he gets summons, which is cool. Summon Gargoyle. We haven't seen it yet, but looking forward to seeing that. So anyway, you get to create your character off the bat, but I'm going to go ahead and play with a Paladin I have. And I'm going to create a private lobby, and as you can see here, max players 4. You can, again, change that through the text document, which I would love to try. I definitely want to get more people in here and try this out. So, you like I was saying, not the most graphically intense game, right? Trust me. Bear with me. Bear with me here. I'll show you why this game is really cool. Alright, guys, game is open whenever you're ready. Duck, Harley, and Snatch are going to be joining me for this ordeal. It is really fun though. So it's a game that, it's roguelite, you know, like you're supposed to die and take your earnings with you, what you gained, and use it to get upgrades and get stronger. So you level up, that's this little yellow bar on the right side. You'll level up and your character will get stronger, get new abilities and all that stuff. So you get to keep that experience when you die. Additionally, you get to send gold and ore back to town when you are in a dungeon, like you're in one of the runs. So right now we're in one of the towns. Well, actually, yeah, one of the towns is the right term. I was going to say the only town, but that's not true. The DLC adds additional towns, but this is like the hub area, right? And you can get upgrades for the town and stuff, and I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. So City of Stone, this is like another hub in a way, and then the mercenary camp is here, and the Outlook is the main place. So there's like additional areas added, which is really cool. The dungeons are quite different from the original game. So here you get to come with your ore, and that's this number 12 up here. You get to take this ore and unlock additional upgrades, like upgrade your get a blacksmith unlocked, upgrade the shop. As you come down to tier 2 here, you see like Town Hall 3 requires 20 ore. As I unlock that, a whole ton of new tier of upgrades and even new things entirely, like entirely new things are going to appear. For instance, on this tier here, you can see if you get the chapel, you can unlock a priest. So that's one of the classes that were locked. You get to unlock the priest by buying this. The coolest thing is, people that play with you, they get to have all of the benefits of your upgraded town. They get to come to your city, your town, and use all of your stuff. And they can get ore themselves while in your game and bring it back to their own game and upgrade all their stuff if they want to upgrade their town. So that's pretty cool. So here you'll see like you can upgrade the ore trader, so you can buy more ore, sell ore at better prices, and all that cool stuff. So I'll go ahead and upgrade the general store here, and you'll see it's going to load, and that upgrade is going to apply to the town. And it is done. So now if I come here, I'll just dash my way to get a little faster. This store will now be upgraded and will have additional stuff. So we're going to prepare for our run now. Plus 2% ore gain per item in your inventory, this item does, and then you'll see like that Markham's Mastery, that's part of a set. So as you get more pieces of the Markham set, you'll get well, bonuses there. As you see, armor and resistance per item. Cool stuff, right? So here you prep, right? You prepare for your run. I'll buy a key, right? I'm not really a fan of any of these items, so I'm going to re-roll. And hopefully I have something better here. I don't really like any of that, so I'm going to do one more re-roll. Let's try one more. Armor and a chance to critical hit. Yeah, no, I'll stay away from that. So I'm going to buy... I bought a key. I'll buy 2 of them. And now you'll see I'll have keys at the top. You can get permanent upgrades that you keep at all times. Like, I upgraded the potion flask you see here on the left side here, so we get more potion uses during the run. And then you can upgrade all sorts of stuff like your armor and stuff here. So my critical chance, I'm going to upgrade that, and now that's a permanent upgrade for this character, even if I die. But those items I bought from the shop, they're temporary. So I'm going to go ahead and start a run right now. It's going to put us in this dungeon. And, alright, we're in one of the runs now. So if we die... like the whole team dies, you need to restart entirely. Now, there's ways to unlock shortcuts, which is cool. You unlock like shortcuts to kind of speed through to the next section that you've been to before, which is cool. But you could certainly play through like the previous dungeon areas to earn more gold and ore to upgrade your town. So here you'll see Duck already got hit a little bit. His health's low, and if you die in this game, if you die during a run, one of your team members has to res you. One of the awesome things I unlocked with a paladin is this heal. So that heal, you'll see, it is extremely valuable to the team, being able to heal them. And the priest can also heal, but we have to unlock that, and I'm sure someone else will eventually end up playing it. Maybe I'll give that a shot too. But we have each of the 4 starting classes, minus the whatever the frozen orb one was. We don't have that one in the team. But hopefully if we try that over 4-player co-op thing, we can bring them with us. Which will be cool to see them, I don't know, play and see what they bring to the table. So you see Snatchy's missing a little health. I can throw a heal down, and that's like a heal over time. So once you hit him with it, you could separate, and it'll continue to heal him. The only limiting factor for it is this mana bar on the left side here. Okay, I'm not blocking it with my webcam, so that's good.
I'm playing with the sword.
Oh, you switched?
Yeah.
Oh, Duck switched. He does have the sorcerers. Okay. Okay, cool. So we do have the Sork on the team now. What were you before? The one with the trap, right?
Yeah, the hunter. Or the archer.
Cool. So this red orb, red portal, not orb, allows you to teleport, like, past the previous boss that you've already beat. If you beat it on like, subsequent runs, you can skip it. You can skip that boss and go further ahead. Or you can play through the whole thing and go through that boss again and get more rewards for it. So here, you can offer 10% of your max health to the altar to get a random buff. Bloodright of the Chosen. Now this bestows you with an increase to skill power. So you can take a look at your character here and see what all your stuff does. Skill power increases damage done by skills and items by 60%. Not a good thing for this character, but whatever. It's only for this one run, so when I die, I'll get that 10% health back, and I'll get a chance to get that again. There's all sorts of secrets and stuff. Let's just teleport to the next thing. Oh, you know what? There's a chest over there. Let's go for that. I don't want to miss that. You can see a chest on the map here, right where that's pointing. So I'm going to go ahead and head over there. I did buy keys for that exact reason, so... Ow! Stepped on too many spikes, almost died, but I disabled the traps, and we'll go on our way. Grab some mana. And I will head north for a second, because I think we forgot this room here too. You worth checking this out. Oh, I think this... Yeah, this trap is... You gotta hit all 3 real quick, right? And then go. Charge. Bam. And I can disable the trap with this button on the wall. It's kind of hard to see. And they can come get their own loot there. Extra armor is always good for my class because this is my basic attack, an auto attack. They have ranged on their attacks, as you can see when they fight. So I get hit a fair amount more often, but this paladin can block projectiles which is cool, as long as you're facing the enemy. And then I have heals, and I'm a tanky boy, and all that cool stuff. The only thing I don't like about your new class, Duck, is the sound of you auto-attacking. You hear that?
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Dum, 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 dum.
That's the ricochet, though.
There's Snatchy. I'm gonna go use a heal on him. He was missing some health, and he's good. Wait, I'm not even talking about the ricochet. You don't hear that, like, heavy bass? Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of loud.
Yeah, it is.
Increases the attack's midpoint by 25%. This is a shop in here. Hopefully Hammer doesn't die. Go, go. Ooh. I'll heal you guys. Remember I said the heals are really good for the team? Really good. During combo you gain 1.5 mana regen. I don't really like anything in this shop. I guess the mana increase is not bad. I'll get that. So you spend your gold that you get during your run for items during your run. But if you don't spend your gold on items, you could choose to send it back to town or whatever gold you have left. That's why you don't want to go too crazy, and you can get some of the gold in town, so you can buy items in town, buy upgrades for your character, whatever it may be. And the gold you get can be used on other characters, and when you upgrade a town as one character, it's like an account upgrade on the town. So it upgrades for your entire account. So if I switch to like a level 1 character, a new one, my town's still going to be upgraded. So I can like kind of quickly level that character. This here is a fountain, and you can heal and refill your potion charges when you're there, which is cool. Because those are important, especially if you don't have a healer on your team, which you should. Oh! Dead already from trap. No! Oh, I see. So, Snatchy, you gotta run up it and then dip to the right. I see. That's a trick. This is a tricky trap, because you can't see that. Watch that on the right. So, when you go to that third spike trap, you need to shoot to the right side. See what I'm saying? I'll take that as a no. To the right. Yeah! And then you go left. That's how you do it. Now the traps are disabled, so go ahead and res this when you can. So here's the problem now. All of us are soul linked. You see that it says like souls linked? If anyone gets resurrected by someone, they'll get this like little yellow icon on the left. If anyone dies that is resurrected by another player, it also kills the person that resurrected them. So like if Snatchy rezzed me, so that means if I die, it will kill him too, but he just rezzed the other two guys as well. So if any one of us die, we all die, and it's game over. So this is actually a pretty bad run because of that trap. That definitely threw me off, and I will not fall for that again. But that's good. And so that's part of the game is you get traps like that. If you want to risk it and go for the extra rewards, it's cool. So I'm going to use a potion now. You'll see I'll use one of my charges. It'll give me mana and health. And then if I use this fountain, it'll refill it. And that is very useful. So this is definitely a crappy run, but I don't want to make this video too long anyway, so it should suit the needs for the what I'm trying to do here with this video. I want to show you guys the first boss. So we're collecting gold here, and the cool thing is this shares amongst the entire team. So there's no like, oh, you're being greedy and taking too much, you know? So I like that. And then here, this little icon here looks like an ore. If you come here, you can see that you can send down your ore and your gold to the town. So you get to keep that, because if you die without sending it, you lose it. There's a 11% tax, as you see, because I'm only sending down 1,002 gold when I have 1126. That's because they're taxing some of it, and I don't get to send all of it back. So the town's now got that, and on my next character or my next run, I'll have that gold in town, so I can buy stuff in town and better prepare for the next run. Orange. Another key. And this is a spawner here. Enemies keep spawning if you don't take them out. Or there's quite a bit of secrets in the game too. Like you'll see like cracked walls that you can break. So I can always try to keep my eyes open for that. Gold! And by the way, this is Heroes of Hammerwatch. There is a game called Hammerwatch, same people that made it. It is not nearly as good as this one. Like, there's no, like, real progression, there's no town to build up. So, Heroes of Hammerwatch is the good one. Alright, no mistakes on spike traps. Hit that, disable it. Nearby enemies take 20% more damage. That's cool. So, all sorts of random items, roguelite item upgrades. You know how it is in a roguelite. Random. Sometimes you get a good run, sometimes you get crap, sometimes you stand on spike traps and blow up. Alright, next floor. Is this the boss floor? Yes, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and send down the gold and ore, and we're going to go fight ourselves a boss. So he throws these like triple spike fisher things out. That. I'm not the best person to fight for a boss like this because I gotta get close. But what I can do is I can be the healer and go towards people that need heals. Looks like I'm the only one, so I'm gonna heal myself. But if they take damage, you just kind of follow them around and heal them up. Snatchy took some damage. Oh, he used a potion, so that's fine. And the boss is already dead. So the boss is a hell of a lot harder than that. But we've been through it a couple times for the first boss, so it's a lot easier. But the first time you might lose. You might not. Who knows? But that's completely normal. Like I said, it's a roguelite. You get to take the progression with you and get stronger on the next run. So I'm going to go ahead and die on purpose here. One more. Not one more boss, but I'm going to show you something. Let's hit up this red portal. So this is going to bring us to the event. Like I said, you can skip the next boss. So this would allow us to skip the second boss because we already killed the first one. So this is an event that you'll only see pop up if you've beaten the boss of the area that you're currently in. So Snatchy's hurting. I'm going to go throw him a heal. There's another one for you. So when you're playing the Paladin, if you're playing him as support, which you should be, you definitely want to get a lot of mana regen, so you continue to heal your team whenever they're hurt. That's like the most important thing you can do. So we're trying to take down this red cube in the middle, and you'll see like pieces of it start kind of like peeling off as we're damaging it. And enemies will continue to spawn as we fight it. And as it progresses, more and more stronger enemies will come out. If anyone dies right now, the whole team just... So it's definitely, like, pressure's on when that happens. So I better heal myself and not blow up on the team. Wow, this thing is taking a beating. It's got a lot of health. Almost. What the heck was that? Okay, never seen that before. It looks like the like a red pulse came out of the cube, so that was actually kind of cool. But here you see your results, like how much gold you sent to town, how much ore you sent to town out of how much you found, and then when we hit restart, it will bring us back. I've never seen that before. That was crazy. I have a feeling that there might be an indicator that's like glowing or something. Rewind the video, check. I'll take a look. And you might have to step away from it, let that explode, dodge the red circular attack, and then go back in and finish it or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. But as you can see at the top, I'll have, you know, I have more ore, more gold now than I had when we started the next run. And then over here, you can get pets, which is cool. They collect gold and ore for you, kind of run around and get it. And then one other thing I wanted to show you is this dude here. You can unlock new abilities for your characters. So when you first start, you don't have the heal for the paladin, which is called Lay on Hands. You don't have that, but you can get it, unlock it, and then unlock upgrades for your basic attack. And so you'll see like the basic attack, melee attack. Right now it deals 19 damage in a 120 degree arc, but it can be upgraded to 22 damage in a 150 arc. And as you upgrade the higher tiers, you will get a stronger basic attack, and that of course applies for all of the abilities. And you might be wondering, well, why is the next tier grayed out? That is because we don't have the tier 3 upgrade of the town itself. So if you're playing with a player who's upgraded their town like crazy, you can come here and use their town to really upgrade your character, and then you can go back to your own game and use that to I don't know, proceed in your own game if you want to. Or you can certainly stick with one player's town and just kind of play it together. But yeah, as I get more ore, I'll upgrade this, and then the upgrade for the guild hall here, upgrade your skills to tier 2. You'll see a tier 3 appear. It can upgrade that, and then everyone in my game can get stronger skills, which will make our other runs more successful. So that's really most of the game. I'll say most of the game. It's not everything, because there's definitely more to it. Like obviously more upgrades, like this building's run down. Eventually you can populate it, you know, upgrade, get the upgrade, and it turns into a shop. I don't know what that shop is, but it will turn into something. If we come into the City of Stone, this is one of the DLCs. It's got like an arena, and that's just a different way of playing. It's got a different dungeon as well, much harder. It's got like obviously a desert themed dungeon. They also have a different way to upgrade your character by getting these swords through the arena. You see here, like, gain 5 sword tokens to rank up. You can go fight in this arena, get sword tokens, and spend it for upgrades on your character, permanent upgrades. So there's definitely different ways to progress different modes in the game, and I love it. I think it's a really cool co-op game. Not so much single player. That would be one of the cons, in my opinion. Single player would be a little bit boring for me, but It's a great co-op game. Definitely recommend picking it up, even if it's just 2 people. And one of the cool things is like you're not limited by like the amount of player you have. You can certainly play the game alone. It scales quite well. I did test it. Enemies seem to have a lot less health, and no, enemies do have a lot less health. Not seem, they do, because I fought the first boss once in a solo game, and he had like, instead of like 4,000 health or so, he had like 700. So it does scale. So you can certainly play it alone if you want to. You can maybe play it alone and get some levels or gold and ore while you wait for your friend to hop on. So you can certainly play it alone if you want. You can play with 2, 3, 4, or maybe even more when we edit that file. So if you're ever looking for a partner to play, hit me up. I'd like to try playing with more than 4. So yeah, that's Heroes of Hammerwatch. This game is, I'll pull up the store page real quick. It is fully released. It is $12 right now, but I think you can get it cheaper on some other sites, some other third-party sites. I'll link them below if I find it. I'll take a look, like Oathbound Gaming might have it or something. I'm not 100% sure. And then there's some DLC here, which the DLC is worth picking up. The Witch Hunter is that additional class I talked about at the beginning. This is just a class, cool class. Definitely like what he brings to the table, but you definitely don't need it. You don't need it. The DLC definitely does add, like I mentioned, that arena is part of one of the Pyramid of Prophecy DLC. It adds other ways to play the game, other ways to progress, and more content. If you like the game, I definitely would recommend picking that up. And that's it for this video, and that's it for this game. I'm sure you'll catch me streaming it at some time, so hit me up if you have any questions about the game. And thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Scat!